From Columbus, Ohio, this is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over additional Tier 2 vendor trade lines that you can get. Yesterday, I released another video going over, I believe it was 12 Tier 2 vendor trade lines. So in this video, I'm going to be putting out 8 more additional Tier 2 vendor trade lines that you can apply for. Keep in mind, do not apply for these unless you already have established at least 5 to 7 net 30 vendor trade lines already reporting to Dun and Bradstreet, and at least 3 to 5 already reporting to your Experian Commercial. So without further ado, let's get into it. I could just ask you guys, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It really helps our channel grow. I'd really appreciate it. So let's get into it. The first one is HD Supply. So do not go to the hdsupply.com website. You need to go to the hdsupply.solutions.com website. So here you can see it says apply for credit. Take advantage of net 30 terms by opening a credit account with HD Supply Facilities Maintenance. So it says click here to go into the application. So I already opened up the application. Here's the application. So you need to fill it out and check here if you just want to get a catalog to get approval, and you need to place an order. You can click, you need to place an order, click there, or if you already attached an order, you can attach the order. So I would say just do I need a catalog or I need to place an order. Fill out this application. It's going to ask you for your standard business information, and it says request credit limit, anticipated monthly spend. Don't put anything too high, depending on what your credit profile looks like with Dun and Bradstreet and Experian Commercial. I would say start off with something like around $1,000, $1,500 on your monthly spend. And then it says here the owner's information. You can see here that it's just asking, your reporting structure, if it's self-managed, fee-managed, receivership. So you want to just put owner, okay? And then you can see it says total properties owned and managed. You can just put 1 or 2. Years in business, put the correct information there, and you would put LLC, partnership, or C Corp. Date of business or property acquired, put your information in there. Of course, this is for if you own properties, real estate management, but it's not necessarily the only way you can get approved with them. So they have, have a lot of products about, property management and things you would need, but you can just put the regular business information because they do sell several other things that you could use in your business. So you can put maintenance or whatever on that. The company principal, you're going to put your information there as the owner. And then bank reference, put your business bank account information, the bank name, branch address, and the bank account number. They're just going to call the bank and verify that you do have a bank account with them. The banks aren't going to give them out any information on how much balances and stuff like that is in there. So just a little tip here, you want to put under purchasing instructions, you want to put down that PO required for all purchases, because that shows that you're more of a legitimate business and you understand billing and POs, purchase orders. So put PO required for all purchases. Purchasing contacts, So the purchasing contacts would be, you could put yourself down, your other, say vice president or business partner. You can just put one if that's all you have. But if you have a worker that's going to be purchasing from them, put that down as well. And then you need to upload documents. If you are tax exempt, some businesses are, some are not. So you're going to put your tax exempt, if it's applicable. And as far as credit sheet, I would leave that blank unless you want to show them, that your credit sheet. And I'll get into all that into another video. So you could put down your business under other two, and other one. You can put down your EIN, IRS letter, and your Secretary of State that you're formed. And then invoice delivery, you could just put email because that's best. Put down the email for that. And then it says here, the terms of payments. Invoices are mailed daily and are due 30 days from the invoice date. So that's pretty much it on this. And then you're going to put the application, authorized by. So you're going to say, management company principal. That would be you. Since you're not doing real estate, unless you are, but you'd want to put down the management company principal. Put your first name, phone number, fax. You accept everything. You can see here it does not ask for a social security number at all. So, this is definitely an OPG. And then hit, submit, apply. So that's the HD Supply Solutions. Okay. And let's see here. The next one I have here. Well, let me first go back. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you who they report to. So HD Supply reports your good standing payments to Equifax Business. So that's who they report to. So this one would be a good one. Also, if you have a thin Equifax Business profile, since 70% of all vendors actually do not report to Equifax. So if you need to build that up, this is a good one to get. And let's see here. Next one is Zorro. They're a pretty big company, and they offer net 30, and they report as well. So I did the application with them. You can go ahead and set up a register account, and within the account there's a area where you can set up the application to apply. But you do have to, after you put in all the information for your business, when you register, you do have to call them to apply. So there's the number right there for Zorro. But like I said, you want to go ahead and set up the account online first, register your business information, everything, before you call them. Okay? I would actually wait a couple days after you apply. I would say a couple days after you register your account, then call them and apply. They were busy a couple months ago when I called them, and it took, I think, almost a week for them to even return my phone call. I had to leave a message. But they did approve me. So that is Zorro.com. Obviously, when you register the account, set it up as a business. And then when you want to get terms, just call them. Okay, I'll put all the links in the description below. All right, and they report to Dun and Bradstreet. So next one is onlinelabels.com. A few of the other members or subscribers on YouTube of my channel said, why didn't I already do a review on online labels? That's because they tend to be pretty strict when it comes to new businesses. They say 2 years you need to be in business, but I got approved already after being in business for 10 months. So it comes down to as long as you have enough credit built up, with Equifax, Experian, and Dun and Bradstreet. They don't pull Equifax, I know that for a fact. They do pull Dun and Bradstreet for your approval, basically. They report to Experian Commercial. So on this one, you're going to go to the net 30 terms. And let's see here. When you fill it out, obviously you're not going to put education or government unless that applies to you, but it's 99.9% not going to apply to you. So you're going to go through business or nonprofit. It says your business has been in business for 2 years or more, established credit with other businesses, you have active phone number, fax number, address, and website, plan on placing multiple orders with them. So they have custom labels and label machines, so if you're doing anything like selling products, making your own products, you may need to get some labels with them, custom labels. So like I said, it says 2 years or more, but we actually had quite a bit of credit built up already, and we got approved, under being in business 1 year. So, so this one may be a hit or miss for you, depending on what your credit profiles look like. So that's onlinelabels.com. All right. And next one is Landsn Business. So it's not the landsn.com. It's going to be business.landsn.com. So they have all kinds of custom, promo products, hats, shirts, masks, and it's not just custom stuff, but you can use the Landsn card for their non-promotional products as well. But, their prices are pretty cheap. Just like these little sunglasses are only $2.40, $3 a piece. So it's not bad, Even these chairs are only, $20, $22, So not bad at all. Their prices are pretty good, So that's Landsn. So to get to the application for them, you got to do a little search down here at the bottom, and you'll see the credit application. I already have it open. So here's the credit application. Pretty self-explanatory. It says, that they, will check your business credit, identify yourself as your business or organization. They don't guarantee you on account billing terms, so anyways, here's the information. So just like this, you want to create an account already. So create the account already for your business, and then you go to this page to apply for credit, because it's asking you for your Landsn account number. So you'll get that after you create the account. Then you apply for the credit terms. So you can see here that it's also, going to be a, they're asking for your federal EIN number and your Dun and Bradstreet. So they're pulling Dun and Bradstreet to check your business credit. So as you can see here, it's also no PG, and they're going to ask you, purchase order required. You want to always put yes on any applications. It just signals that, that you're using, tracking for all your invoices. It tends to get a little better odds to get it approved when you always put that require a purchase order. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go over everything here. It's, self-explanatory. Anyways, so the next one is like the fleet cards with WEX. I know I covered this before, and it's probably really considered a tier 1, but it depends on your credit profile. So your business credit profile. I'm seeing a lot of people getting denied, even having 3 or 4 trade lines already reporting to Dun and Bradstreet. They still get denied and they get offered the secure version. So that could be because of time in business, or you just don't have enough good payment experiences reporting to Dun and Bradstreet with high enough limits for them to feel comfortable to give you a unsecured fleet card. Like I said before, WEX has over 100 different branded fleet cards, 7-Eleven, ExxonMobil, Shell, you name it, they pretty much have it. So if you haven't already got a WEX card or a fleet card, build up, all the net 30 tier 1 vendors, as many as you can, get. And my other videos, if you haven't already saw them, check them out. On my YouTube channel, you'll see I listed, I think, 40 to 50 different tier 1 and tier 2 vendors. A bulk of those are tier 1. So just wanted to throw that out there as a notable mention. Next one is Best Buy Business. So the Best Buy Business Advantage card, I'm going to be doing a video with Wilbur Caminero. He does a business credit YouTube channel as well, but he got approved. I haven't even applied yet because I don't need anything with Best Buy. But if you want to get the Best Buy Advantage card, it's pretty self-explanatory on their app to sign up for a business account. It's net 30 and net 30. Let me see here. Yeah. So for Best Buy, they report to Dun and Bradstreet. I know they report to Dun and Bradstreet, and I was told they report to Experian as well, but some people said they don't recently, that they're not reporting, so I'm not 100% sure on that. And so that's it for the Best Buy. Like I said, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel because I got another video coming out with Wilbur that we'll do together, going over some data points for the Best Buy card. Alright, so the next one is Dell. So the Dell Business Credit, you can apply for financing. So as you can see here, if you say apply for financing, it's going to take you to the application, and it's pretty self-explanatory as well. Your business phone number, your federal tax ID. Now I can tell you this is going to be a harder one to get. You're going to need to have, I would say, at least a good solid 10 report payment experiences reporting to Dun and Bradstreet, and at least 5 to 7 reporting to your Experian business or Experian Commercial Credit account to even apply for them. And they like to see age too. So if you're only 3 months old business, don't even apply. It's not really worth it because you're going to get that denial, and you don't need unnecessary inquiries on your business credit, even though they don't really hurt your score. But when others pull your credit, they can see that you're applying so much, and it makes you look, desperate. But they're actually underwritten through a web bank, so same as like PayPal, working capital is through a web bank. So anyways, so they report to Experian, and this is another one that's kind of flip-flop from the Best Buy. I know they actually pull Experian when they're checking your business credit, and I'm not sure if they actually are reporting to Dun and Bradstreet or not, but I know they do pull Experian business. So, and then the last one here is pretty self-explanatory as far as what they're offering, and I wish I would see more vendors doing this, but it's Central Restaurant. So they sell, like, if you own any type of restaurant, or office, they have all kinds of, things for that, like walk-in coolers, soda coolers, shelving, rack, furniture, refrigerators, all kinds of stuff you could even use in a small office. Um, so you can see here they offer free, no obligation net 30 terms. The net 30 terms are ideal for established businesses. So when they're saying that you want to be already established, they want to make sure that you're, established business and you already have several trade lines reporting. So um, they do the net 30 terms, and the invoice will, or the product will invoice the day that it ships, not the day that you place the order. Like it says here, to fill out the application, you go to this link. And it says Central will run a check on the the business credit, not your personal credit. So they actually outline it here. Unlike, some of the other vendors don't really tell you. But they actually say they run a business credit check and not your personal credit. And it says many distributors charge charge for net 30 terms, but they don't charge. So they also offer 12 months term, but I would say to get in the door, you want to do the net 30 terms, make a couple orders with them, and then you could apply for the, net 30 terms. But, they also, like it says here, they do the same thing with the net 30. You know, they run your business credit, not your personal credit. So, they really want to make that clear, and that's good that they're making it clear like that. So let's look at their credit application, just so you know. So their credit application is a PDF, and I will show that. Let me see here if I can show it here. So you can see it's just a PDF file that you're gonna have to fill out. Credit limit requested, business name, owner's information, bank reference, some trade references. You can use any of your net 30 accounts that you already have in good standing to use as trade references. The application is super small one-page deal, so should be easy enough to understand that, and should be able to get approved if you have established business credit. Like I said, I don't know the exact data points. I'm gonna try to apply for them soon for a couple of products I need for the office, but it looks like they're pretty generous in terms when it comes to offering credit, as long as you have established business credit. So as long as you have a good Paydex score and good Experian score, then you should be able to get approved. So they report to Dun and Bradstreet. I know that from one of our members, actually, is the one that told me to do a video about Central Restaurant products. So it's centralrestaurant.com is them, and I just wanted to touch on a lot of misinformation out there on Facebook and on YouTube of people saying, like, okay, tier 3 and tier 4, tier 5 trade lines. Technically, there is no tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 trade lines, or tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 business credit. Tier 3 that's it. Tier 3 is when you get into business funding, car loans, no PG on your, on a car loan, Ford Motor Finance, and where you can get, business credit cards, and you'll still have to PG a lot of those. But if you've already have a strong credit profile of tier 1 and tier 2s, your business, you're looking for your business to succeed. So you shouldn't be worrying too much about no PG, when it gets into like tier 3 products, because 90% of them are going to ask for a PG anyways, because that's when you get into funding, and where you can go from having 50,000 in credit, business credit terms with all the vendors, then you can get into combined business credit of 400, 500,000, or even more than that. Depends on everybody's situation. So, anyways, that's all for today. But I'm gonna put out a video in the next couple days. I don't know exactly when I'll have time to record it, but in the next couple days, I'll put out a video about Tier 3 business credit and explain that more in detail so everybody can really understand. So stop listening to everybody that says there's Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 vendors. There is not. There's Tier 3 business credit, but not vendors per se. And Tier 3 is a whole different ballgame. The main thing to focus on is you have a solid Tier 1 and Tier 2 vendors, and get them all reported, because they're not all going to report right away. Some take time to report, anywhere from 3 months to, 1 month to 3 months, sometimes even 4, 5, 6 months. So you got to get all that in order. And stay tuned also, because in the coming days I'll be doing a live chat Q&A for everybody to ask me questions, and I'll individually answer your questions during the live chat. So anyways, if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up like button. It really helps our channel grow and helps with the YouTube algorithm. When you do that, it really helps our channel keep growing. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn the bell notification on. It really helps us. Like I said, can't say it enough. It helps us. Show your support. Also, I'll link to Wilbur Caminero's business credit group. He just changed his name on YouTube, so I'll put that channel up here, over here, or down here. Just check it out. And if you didn't watch the other Tier 2 vendors that I put out yesterday, I'll have a link down here, linking to that video. So watch that if you haven't already done so. Until next time, guys, take care. All right, bye-bye.